My name is Sifiso. I'm 18 years old. Yeah, so I'm currently a student still studying, finishing off matric at Saks. Um, yeah, I've been really enjoying my high school career. Things have changed throughout that. My focus throughout my high school career has now led me into, my change in focus, let me rather say, has now led me to find boxing and find a passion for boxing. If I speak about boxing, one thing I was beginning to fall in love with at first with boxing was the variety of takeaways that you get from boxing. I think on a morality aspect and an aspect of the values that you can take into day-to-day life. That was a big thing for me that I really felt was aligning with where I wanted to go and with the growth that I wanted, and I was kind of envisioning for where I wanted to go, really aligned with the values that I was saying I can take away from boxing. Discipline that it takes to day in, day out, when you don't see results each day, when you don't feel like it, like there are always things going on in life. And we know how hard it can be to even just get out of bed in the morning. So now you're gonna get out of bed and get yourself over to the gym. We don't feel like it. The discipline to do something when you don't feel like it because you know there's work to get done. I walked into my gym on the very first day. I was there with an ego, and within a matter of 3 minutes, I got my ass handed to me. And that experience in the moment, funnily enough, I was so over the moon with. I was like, I just got beat up with 2 rounds. And in the moment, it was such a new feeling to me that of course I was a bit beat down, but like I said, I had a smile on my face. First thing in the morning is I pray. I wake up before I get out of bed. And it's not praying thank you for this. It's not even a prayer of can I get this, can I get that. It's a thank you for this day. And thank you for the blessing that it is to wake up this morning and be able to go out and glorify God. And from there, then get up and go to the kitchen, make myself a cup of coffee. And the biggest thing is then my super mushrooms. I take out my super mushrooms, my super athlete, which is there to help me throughout the day, and not only my physical training at the end of the day, but the increased energy boost that it gives me to my morning. What I'm working towards is to be an undisputed world champion, and that's something I'm hungry to be. And I definitely think where I'm at now is definitely not good enough, but that's the best part, because I know that where I am now we can only get better. But not only my junior school, but my high school, I found myself not only using drugs, but putting myself in, like we all do, we test things. We start finding new friend groups, and from those friend groups you start trying things out, maybe it's alcohol, whatever it may be. But I found myself testing the waters, but it got to a point where it wasn't just testing the waters, it was actually drowning amongst them, and I think really being consumed by using whatever drug it may be at that time. And that was my focus. It was, what is the next best thing? What is the next hit? I found myself searching for more than the next rush each day. And I was actually out with an injury from rugby when I was just getting back into my rehabilitation at the gym, and a friend came across me and he was just like, this guy actually is a stranger, not even a friend. She said to me, yo, can I teach you a few things in the bag? Because I was in and about around the bag, testing out my shoulder again. And yeah, he showed me how to jab. I'll never forget, he showed me how to jab to the body. And from there, each time I went into the gym, slowly but surely, he'd start going through more things. And then he gave me some hand wraps for the first time. And then got asked by one friend to come down to the gym, come give it a try. And I thought, you know what, why not? What's the harm in going down to the gym and giving this a go in the real environment, not just at a Virgin Active, but at a boxing gym. And that's when I found myself at Ferreira Boxing, and I've loved it ever since, and I've been there ever since. Thank you so much for this opportunity just to chat and sit down. And to those of you at home, thanks for tuning in and for watching, and much love, stay tuned, and cheers.